Welcome, Wayward Gamers, to the Emporium. I am Jay, also known as Neopet3 on some of the socials. But welcome to our Aliens RPG beta. I can talk because I'm done. Evolved edition of our RPG here at the Emporium for the Wayward Gamer. We are playing Aliens, and this is Series 1, The Ship. Now, some of you might be going, Jay, Series 1, but we've been following it. You went Series 2. Yep, because we're telling an interesting story. Series 2 started off first, and now we're explaining how it all happened with Series 2. Or excuse me, with Series 1, The Ship. Enough about me. I want to introduce all these wonderful and talented players around our virtual table that are here to help tell this wonderful story of fun and horror. Yeah, because we've got cats involved too. But with that being said, Jeff, how are you doing, sir? And who are you playing?
I'm doing very good. Hey, everybody. My name is Jeff, and I am playing Tristan Roth, and he's our surfer dude pilot. And his cat Wingman, who is the Batman of the group, he is the knight.
Yes, he is. We did leave on a cliffhanger
What are you
last
talking about?
episode
What
for
cliffhanger?
those, and we will get to that later in the episode. But yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Hello, Kylie. How are you? And who are you playing?
I'm doing great. Dr. Elizabeth Clark, however, is in a precarious situation right now. She's a little bit of an ouchie point in her life, but we'll see how it plays out. Yes, I'm playing Dr. Elizabeth Clark, the officer captain of the ship, and my little cat is Nova. She's a real captain, but she thinks she is. So, but that's me. I'm glad to be back. I'm ready to see where this all goes and figure out what the heck happened with that cliffhanger, because I've been thinking about
Yes.
it since the last episode.
I am not a evil GM most of the time. But anyways, with that, Ryan, how are you doing, sir? And who are you playing?
Hi, I'm doing fantastic. Glad to be here. I am playing DT, our Loadmaster, and Roughneck for the crew, who is currently trying his best to fix an engine despite not knowing what he's doing. Yay! Yeah, I also am eager to see what happens with that cliffhanger, because it's more like fell off the cliff already. Like we're halfway down, but
True.
Oh,
it's
good.
gonna be great.
Yeah. Yeah. And the reason why is we'll get to the reason why you're fixing it and not an engineer. But with that being said, Pixie Belle, welcome. And how are you doing? And who are you playing?
Hey, I'm doing great, especially after all the trauma we've started with.
Mhm.
Anyway, so hey everybody, my name is Vixie Bell. I'm your friendly neighborhood player here at the Emporium for the Wayward Gamer. Thank you for having me. And I am playing Galatea, Taya for short, the synth scientist on this vessel, as well as her little cute cat, Newton, who is based on one of my actual cats, who you may see come over and say hello sometime during the show. But yeah,
Aw.
that's us. And I am also eagerly awaiting for the conclusion to this cliffhanger because I feel like the cats tried to tell you and you didn't listen.
They warned you.
And that's what cats do. But as you can see, our Everly Whitmore, our engineer, was our first casualty in our game here in the Aliens RPG. For those watching, we want to let you know that we've had our session zeros. We've gone through our lines and veils. We are safe and we are good. We have all gone through it. We have our safety tools in play as well. So do not worry about us. So we are adults. We will use adult language and we will be looking in situations that could be triggering. There will be stress. There will be panic. There might be death. There might be a lot of things here happening on this. We are okay. Our group has figured we've gone through that process. If anything of this nature does trigger you, we're sorry. And please, happily, you do not need to watch us. Go somewhere else and enjoy. But no, we want you to be safe. But if you would like to be here and watch this wonderful horror story with a little bit of catamity, that was bad. That was really bad.
You tried.
It's
I
okay.
tried.
It's a catatomy. Sounds like
Catastrophe.
Well,
catastrophe. There it is.
yeah,
That's where.
yeah.
That's
I was
yeah,
going
catastrophe is
comedy
good.
cat, but catastrophe sounds much better.
Yeah, that's okay.
We are good. Thank you for staying, and we hope you enjoy this wonderful story that we're putting together in this series. And with that, we pick up as the ship, the catamaran, our freighter ship, had a little bit of an issue. They went to sleep all fine, and then they woke up with emergency lights going off, things happening. It turns out there was a pressure issue. There's a hull breach, potentially by an asteroid that went through, and ship went off course. The engineer went to go find it, and unfortunately, the crew found the engineer dead with the chest exploded. Something came out of it. And now they're trying to fix it. And 3 of our wonderful crew members, the captain, the loadmaster, and our scientists, are working together. And a certain section of the ship where the navigation and engine needs to be, because the ship is starting to go towards a planet and will be entering the atmosphere very, very soon, and is on a collision course with a planet, which Tristan, our wonderful pilot, was on communications and established comms with one of the colonies, LV-393, and asked for assistance. And unfortunately, they're trying to figure something out to help them. So hopefully he's going to be able to land the ship right on their landing pad. So we're all going to be
Landing pad. Yeah, landing pad. That's it.
Yep. But we pick up as the camera pans to the 3 individuals working on this. The loadmaster is working on it. Who's assisting who, and things like that. And I leave the scene to the 3 of you.
So, go ahead. Oh.
I wanted to point out that we had sent a sample for analysis,
Yes.
whatever attacked our wonderful engineer. And I also wanted to point out that I have a backpack that has a med kit in it. So,
Yep. And our captain did hit her head recently.
yes.
Oh yeah,
So
took a little fall. I think she kind of leans up against like and again it's very like kind of low ceiling. It would be very almost like a little crawl space.
It's
maybe
about
not crawl
5
space.
feet. It's only
Okay.
It's a big, so it's like 5 feet by 5 feet. So I mean, it's a decent size crawl space in this particular area.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, I think we'd see Elizabeth just kind of like leaning up against the wall, just trying to get her bearings still after having a good smack against her head. And I think she would look to Taya and DT and say, DT, do you think this? I know this was more Everly's thing, but do you think you can give it a shot? Either of us could maybe help.
I mean, I'd be delighted for any help you can offer, but I'll do my best, Captain. And I'll start undoing the bolts on the panel and trying to figure this out.
Captain, do you require medical aid?
I don't think it would hurt. And I think you would just see she would just like move her hand forward, and you would see some obviously residue from the hit on the back of the head, and she'd say, probably should, just to make sure I'm feeling yeah. And I think she would just be struggling to get her thoughts together in this moment.
Right. She puts her pack down. Is it a big enough crawl space for us to stand, or are we like, it's literally crawl?
It's kind of like it's 5 feet, about 5 feet. So you kind of hunch down.
Up.
So like or
Yeah.
you're on your knees or crouching down to be able.
I think Galatea would maneuver sort of so that she's closer to you, but like
Hmm.
put
Hmm.
the bag down so
Hmm.
that she can get into it and pull out the med kit and hand like and pop it open.
Hmm.
She has, I believe, first aid is an action that I can do. Is that
Mm-hmm.
correct? And the other thing that I have is analysis to kind of help that action, which I believe I have a bonus on as a scientist slash synth. There's my character sheet. Okay. Yes, analysis. I can roll for observation to gain insight. But it's to regarding strange and alien artifacts or creatures in your encounter. You're neither of those things, so never mind.
Mm-mm.
I'm just gonna do first aid.
That I know of.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, first aid check.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Do I like what do I
So
need to
it's
roll for this?
so for first aid, it's gonna be. Let us look.
I think I can just click on it in demiplane. If that's the
You
case,
might.
I'll
I
do
think you. If since we're using demiplane, yeah, you should be able to click and be able to on your character sheet, and it should come up and rolling. Otherwise, you're gonna just grab your dice, and it's gonna be empathy plus medicine.
empathy plus medicine.
Empathy. So your empathy, whatever your empathy is, plus your medical aid roll dice number.
Okay, and I believe the med kit gives me +2 mod.
Yep. So you get 2 additional dice.
2 additional dice. Good thing I have 4 here. Sorry, it was empathy plus what now?
So empathy plus below it's your medical aid.
Hmm.
So there's a skill called medical aid.
Yes, I see. I have a 3 empathy and a 1 on medical aid.
So it's 4 plus 2. So you're going to be rolling 6 dice. Now, mind you, you do have your stress dice in this particular situation as well. So, and I believe you're at stress level 3. So if you roll no ones on your stress dice, you're completely fine. No issues,
Cool.
no whatsoever.
So I'm rolling a total of 6 dice, correct?
You're rolling a total of 9 dice. 3 are stress dice. 6 are regular dice.
Cool. I have 4 dice in my hand. I'm gonna roll them twice, and
Perfect.
then I'm gonna roll one extra time.
All right.
Okay. A 5, a 4, a 2, and a 1.
And we only want 6s out of this group.
Yeah.
So to make it easier, just roll 1 more dice. Just roll once, because then you have 3. Then roll 3 dice. That way, the next dice are all going to be. Oh, wait a minute. No.
No, I have
would
to
be-
roll. It's 9 dice. I'm gonna roll the other 4 again.
Oh,
only have
okay.
4
That's right.
dice.
That's right. Okay.
That makes it 8, and then I'll roll the extra one.
Got it. Okay. Just to identify which one's your stress dice. That's all.
Okay. Well, that was I did. Okay, so I did roll a 1. I'm gonna say that's my stress dice, just because I rolled a 1 on that. And I don't want to be like, oh, well, that's not my stress dice, because that would be silly. I got 2 5s, 2 4s on this second round, no 6s. And then I'm gonna roll 1 last dice. Come on, be a 6. Mama needs a new pair of shoes. All right. It is also a 4.
Now,
These dice do not like me.
Nope.
So
so you
That's fine.
could push the roll to raise your stress level and re-roll all those dice.
I think that I will.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So your
Got it
stress
right
level is
there.
going to go to 4.
Yep.
So you're going to still roll 9 dice for this sake, and then
Plus 4. Okay.
Yep.
I think Galatea is desperate to make sure that this works. So I'm
Mhm.
going to roll 9 dice all over again.
roll 9 dice all over again because you had no success the first time.
That's 1. Nope, none of those were successes. No successes again. And that was still not a success. Poor Taya. She's not
So
doing
you
great.
have a stress level 4, but yeah, as you're getting it, just something you wrap it, but because of how the positioning of where you're at, and it's a small cut, but the way you put the bandage over her head and the hair and stuff like that, it's kind of cupped, so it's actually not putting any pressure on it, and you wrap it around like once, and it just slides.
Okay. So it's not great.
It's all right. It's all right. Well, and I think at that point she'll kind of just like she'll put her hand on Taya's shoulder and just say, it's okay. It's okay. I'm feeling a little better now. I think just taking a second to take some deep breaths and just refocus myself. I think I'll be okay.
Are you sure?
Yes. No. Everything will be fine. We should try and get this fixed. Let's draw our focus there. And
Okay.
And I'm gonna say because the alarm, you turned off the alarms, because when you woke up, the alarm ship was alarms were going off. The lights, the yellow lights and the emergency lights, like
Mhm.
the yellow emergency, are still on. So in the hallway, you're getting these blinding,
Mhm.
yellow light occasionally, which is very distracting, but you can't turn those off. And
Mhm.
there is a little bit of small spark, but not a lot of spark from damage that's kind of in this area. So there's distractions kind of going on. And then which I'm even going is that as you came in, you realize that what the captain's kind of slipped on was that some unusual like gel, like some saliva, just some really weird, like clear gel.
Right.
And that's what she slipped on. And so that's what's also distracting, because there's this small pool that's kind of on the floor and on like the side of the entrance, like at this junction, there's a like the small little pool, and that's also potentially distracting you from your process.
Right. And she does her best, and she just sort of like she's trying to make it fit until you tell her it's fine. And
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right. I'm sorry I couldn't do more.
It's okay. Don't worry. It's everything will be all right.
Well,
And
at least the wound is clean.
and that's better than it was. So
Right. And
it's okay.
she like goes to close up the medical kit and put it away, put the pack back on, and
Mhm.
pick up the gun that she set aside.
Mhm.
Uh,
Mhm.
so,
DT,
oh boy.
can you give me
Oh,
start off with, I'm looking at heavy machinery roll from you. Strength
Okay.
plus heavy machinery.
Okay. Well, we have 8 dice in that pool. So,
And then you also have your stress dice, which you are at 3, I believe, correct?
yes, before this, is there
Yes.
a chance for DT to sneak a cheeky little drink from his flask?
Of course.
Okay.
And
So
is that using your signature item to lower your stress?
it is, yes.
oh, that's so good.
Yay.
That's so good.
I do take a -1 modification to all wits-based skills for the next shift, but that's only 1 stress die then. So this is
Hey.
fine. It's great.
So you drop it by 1. So now you're at 2 stress, right?
No, I was only at 2 stress.
Oh, you were only at 2 stress. So yes, this goes down to 1. Yes. Yes. Very nice.
DT does not understand what is going on.
I thought you were up to
So-
2 because you had.
Well, I was at 2. I drank one. I drank just now, lowering it to 1.
Oh, that's right. You were at 2, not 3, because of everything else that was going on. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Okay.
So give me one. Go for it.
Okay, we're gonna do the stress die last. And okay, stress die is not a 1.
Good.
We have 2 6s in the pool.
All right. So
Yay.
as you get the panel off, you're kind of looking. There's damage in this particular area because you need to reconnect certain junction points, and there's some of the systems have fried because of the damage that's going on. So you have to rewire and reconnect some of the larger cable so that the mother and the system from navigation can realign with the engines and get that on. So so far you get it off, you're like, yes, you're confident you're going to be able to fix this, and you're starting to fix this. It's going to take you a little time. With those 2 successes, it's going to take you about an hour. to be able to get this fixed. You know,
Captain. Nope. Go ahead.
I was going to say, you know, the ship is drifting, and you've got about 2.5 hours before it hits atmosphere.
Okay, so I'm looking at this, and this was okay. So I did some repairs like this with Everly a couple times. I think I know what I'm doing. I need to reconnect these couplings, replace those wires, reroute the circuit back to Mother so that she can operate this engine. It should take maybe 60 minutes.
Okay. Perfect. So, all right, let's focus on that. We should probably check in on Tristan, see where he's at. But
Right.
but that's good news. An hour isn't bad. We have a couple hours before we hit atmosphere, so we have that time. She would look to Taya and she would say, I think if you want to stay here with DT, I can go check on Tristan. We can communicate with Tristan. How would we like to do this? I think I don't know.
Captain, you're injured. I don't
I
think
know.
it's a good idea for you to be wandering about with something dangerous on the ship. Well, if there's something dangerous on the ship.
All right. Okay. Well, let's do this then. Should we Sorry. Focus. Focus. She would say to herself. And she would say, "All right, I can stay here with DT. Let's try and reach out to Tristan and then we can kind of go from there." And also, as I look down the tunnel,
Mm-hmm.
where we found that kind of gel like substance, does the tunnel continue to go onward? It would, right? It
So
like
yeah,
wraps
so
around essentially.
basically, yeah, it wraps around and at the junction point. So as you can see on the map, it goes
Mhm.
further down and reconnects to some of the major like stairwell areas or other things of that nature. All you found is that at the junction point that you
Mhm.
passed, so this junction point right here,
Mhm. Mhm.
that is where the substance was found. There doesn't
Okay.
appear to be any other droppings or anything else like that, like further down that you can see so far.
Okay. Okay. Could I Could I listen to see if I hear
Oh
anything
yeah,
that might be down there?
yeah.
Just to I think knowing some type of like there's something going on. I think she's just in high alert and she
Oh
wants to
yeah.
kind of scope all
Wits,
things.
wits plus awareness, please.
Wits plus observation. Would that
Or
be
I'm sorry, yes, wits plus observation. My mistake.
You're all good. You're all good. Okay,
So
so
many
I
games,
have
so many games.
Oh, trust me, I feel you. That's me. I'm like, what is that one again? Um, Amazing. Okay, so I have 7 dice because that includes my 3 stress. I got the little alien ones, so I'm gonna roll
Nice.
those. Let's see how this goes. No successes.
Aw.
I'm gonna. Can I push it?
Yeah, your
'Cause I'm
stress
a
level
little.
will go
I'm.
up to 1 more.
Yeah, that's fine. That'll go up to 4 now, so that gets me 8 dice. I'm gonna
Yep.
roll 8 dice. Hey guys,
Did you roll a 1 on your stress die?
I rolled 2 ones on my stress die.
Oh, great.
Did you
Awesome.
roll any successes?
No,
Oh
that would be too
no.
nice.
You know
That'd be
that.
too nice.
Don't worry, I'm rolling the same in my practice rounds. Due to this situation, as you're listening and you're listening and you don't hear anything, you're suddenly that you hear the you see the lights kind of going and you turned, like I said, you turned off the alarms that of like seriousness, but you're feeling that dread of like the ship and that there's some stuff wrong with the ship. And
Mhm,
so
mhm.
we do need to roll on the stress chart.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
So
Yeah.
what you're going to do is what is your resolve? And so we're using, for those that we're using the evolved edition, which is now it's still in beta, is a new RPG, Aliens RPG, and they have a new stress mechanic, and that is it's 2d6 plus stress level minus resolve. So how we're going to do this is the resolve is empathy plus wits, if I recall.
Okay.
What
Empathy
is
plus, yeah.
divided by 2?
Empathy plus wits divided by 2. I have
Yes.
8. That would be 8 total, so I'd be 4.
So you
I'd
have a
have
4 resolve.
Yeah, 4
Your
resolve.
your current stress level is 4, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's going to be 0. So just roll 2d6, and that's what we're going to look at the chart.
Please. This is the one time I want double ones. I
Yeah.
feel like I think I'm gonna get 2 6s though, y'all. I'm just
Double ones,
being.
double ones, double ones. Focus on that. Focus on the positive. Double
I
sixes.
rolled double 6s.
I knew it.
No.
You manifested it because you
rolled it.
made it
I
happen.
rolled. I wish I could show. I'll share
Oh,
with
Just
y'all.
take a picture of it. Just take a picture of it, and you'll be like,
Yeah.
"And I hate myself." I hate my dice, rather, not myself.
Your skill roll has the opposite of the intended effect.
Oh.
If this was in combat, you would shoot your friendly individuals.
Oh.
Good.
But since
that.
this is not in combat, your stress level does go up by 1.
Okay.
So you are now at 5. But you think you saw something. You think you saw a shadow in the hallway, and or something creaked like with the ship, and you're like, you're thinking that this section might be unstable.
Okay. I think she would like put her hand up to her chest and just like this. There would be like that shallow breath, kind of on the verge of a panic attack. She tries to steel herself, and I think she would turn back to DT and Taya there, and would say, I something there's more wrong with the ship. We need to DT, we need to figure this out, and we need to figure out if Tristan's okay.
Well, why don't you two just head up to the... I'm just going to be welding here and stuff for a bit. It's just fine.
Wait, there's an easy way to resolve this. Doesn't Mother connect to the entire ship? Mother? Are you out there?
Bing! This is Mother. How can I be of assistance?
Mother, would you kindly check on Tristan? We just need to make sure that he's all right.
Thank you for contacting me. I was just about to contact you, Captain and others. Under protocol number 7, catnip, the cats on the bridge are running around causing havoc. This time it's on the bridge. They are knocking shit over, as you say.
Oh, all right. And Tristan?
Pilot Tristan Roth is sleeping.
Sleep? He just woke up from cryo sleep. How can he sleep at a time like this?
Galatea looks at at Elizabeth like, is this normal?
So, for
No.
I was
She
gonna.
looks
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say she looks. It's a equal combination of panic and also like WTF, like what the fuck is he sleeping for? Like
No.
we're in crisis mode right now. We need to be locked in right now. So I think there's a combination of the two, panic and also anger, kind of colliding in this moment here.
And for reference, because the cats are on the ship, I installed that there are several protocols that you've given to Mother of different things. Hence, this is protocol number 7, referred to as catnip, because they're high on catnip and they run amok.
Yes. So they've got the zoomies.
They got the zoomies big time, and as Mother said, they're on the bridge and leaving the bridge. They're all over, just causing havoc. So, and Tristan is sleeping through it, is what Mother just said. What would you like to do?
Let's DT, you have this. We're gonna go. You go see what the hell's going on with Tristan sleeping on. Taya, let's go.
Right.
I got this, Captain. Don't you worry. I'll have your ship up and running in no time.
I have a bad feeling about leaving you alone, DT.
I'll be fine, Tia. It's just a little bit of repairs.
If there is something on the ship, promise me you'll do what you can to protect yourself.
I pick up like a really big wrench. Yeah, I got this here. Unless you want to leave me that gun.
Will we be passing by the armory again?
You could.
She's asking Elizabeth, but thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. That's great because I was actually gonna ask Jay, so that worked out
Yeah.
well. So we'll be passing by the armory again. So I think that said, she would say, "Yeah, we're passing by the armory. I can give him my pistol, and that way, because it's close quarters in here, you probably don't want to be shooting." And she looks at Taya's gun.
Taya does have like a massive.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know. I think she would hand her gun to DT. Elizabeth would.
He'll take the pistol like he's never held one before and just kind of look at it and stick it into his apron or his tool belt.
Oh my
All right,
Okay.
Captain, I'll get to work. Turn the
DT?
hat around and flip down a welding mask and just start going to work.
DT, keep your wits about you.
What is that?
Keep your wits about you.
All right, I don't have a whip, but I'll keep an eye out.
Wits, as in intelligence. Use your brain.
Okay,
I know you don't
yeah.
use it that much, but this is one of those times you should probably use it.
I'll do my best. Just watch out for the captain.
I will. And she very hesitantly goes to follow you, Elizabeth, but she does not like so far she did not like the idea of leaving Tristan behind. She also did not like the idea of leaving DT behind.
I know. There's part of me that yeah, I think she's in panic mode. That's why she's just like, we gotta go. And yeah, so she starts marching upward, heading in that direction, and we'll definitely stop at the armory and at least grab another one of the Eva pistols out of there, or whatever is available.
Based on how big the ship is and actually just corridors, because are you running, or are you just I mean, you're going quickly, or are you taking your time, or are you like running?
I would say walking with purpose.
Walking with purpose,
moving
yes.
very quickly.
Moving quickly, but not necessarily like full-fledged panic, because
Okay.
Tristan could actually be sleeping. We don't know.
Yeah, just
But
Stopping at the armory again, I'm gonna say it's a good 15, at least 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes by the time you get to the bridge. It's after your stop off and stuff like that. But a good 15 minutes to get through the ship,
okay.
get in, grab your stuff. And as we pan tilt to you getting to the bridge, as you make your way to the bridge, you get to the doors that are there, and the doors are kind of open, and the cats, like I said, there's as you kind of get up to that area, you can tell shit's been knocked off the consoles. There's things on the floor. There's like some liquid that's gone. Like they knocked over they knocked over some devices, a glass of water. So I mean, it can definitely see right when you first walk in, there is just it's chaos a little bit. Like they had some zoomies really bad, and it was not just one, it was all of them had zoomies.
oh my.
And as you get around the big communication table, you do see Tristan. He's lying on the floor, and what you see appears to be a strange alien creature attached to his face, with a big body with 8 long fingers and a tail that's wrapped around his throat. You also see that, like I said, I'm not even. What you also see is you see Wingman sitting at Tristan's feet, just lying there. It appears that his right paw, is slightly injured, like it's been burnt slightly.
Oh.
By the way, your stress level immediately goes up by 1, both of you.
Oh shit. Great.
I'm at 6. It's so bad.
So we're the same. We're all both. Well, I'm at 5. So we're doing shit.
This creature that's attached to Tristan, a facehugger.
Mhm.
What you also notice is that there are 2 small scratches on the side of its body. You can kind of tell that Wingman probably attacked this thing. And what you see is that there is a little bit of a scratch mark on it and a little bit of blood. But what you notice is that the scratch mark where that blood is dripped down onto the floor and acidically burned the floor. And that's why Wingman's a little, his paw is a little burnt. Not severe, because he used his claws, but it seems that Wingman's one of his paws is a little burnt. And there's a little bit of an acid burn on the ground where like a little bit of a drop of blood from this creature fell. Captain, I need you to raise your stress level by 1 more.
Oh my god.
What the French toast pastries is happening?
Because by looking at this creature, a realization comes to you that this facehugger creature, this alien creature, is the same shape as the item in the frozen container you brought on board when you picked up during and was scanning when you picked that crate up, that specialty crate. That this is the same creature. Like you quickly saw something as you were picking up this special cargo, and you got a glimpse of a shape. This is the exact shape that you saw. And the realization that this creature was in that cryo crate that is currently damaged and was broken when the hull breach happened.
I think there is a moment where Elizabeth, her hand is shaking. I think she has her like pistol in her hand right now. And I think she's just like rubbing her arm, seeing Tristan, that stress building, knowing what was brought on board, seeing that symbol. I think there's 1,000 things running through her head in this moment. She thinks about Everly's dead because of me. Tristan might be dead because of me. And I think it's in that moment she just runs over and tries to start pulling it off his face, I think.
I think Taya is going to chase after Elizabeth and try to stop her from actually touching it.
Okay.
I would like.
Sorry, y'all.
Oh, no.
I think that's what she would do.
No, it's absolutely correct. Like Taya would have tried to stop you anyway. I was like, oh, so I'm like, this is like perfectly in character for Taya as well.
Oh yeah. If Taya, can you give me a medical? I would do. I'm looking at an empathy or wits plus. Which better, wits or empathy for you?
Wits.
Okay, wits plus medical.
Wits plus medical. Okay.
I need you a wits plus medical roll.
So do I? Okay. So how would I do this digitally? Because my dice are not playing nice. I'm gonna try the digital dice and see if they play nicer with
So I
me.
think if you're in Roll20, or if in, you could do it in either in Roll20 or in
Demiplane?
Demiplane. But
Okay.
Demiplane will probably be a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your wits?
7.
7. What is, and your medicine is 1. So that's 8 dice right there. And then how many? What's your stress level?
My stress level's at 5.
Okay, so then it's an additional 5 dice of stress.
Okay. It's a lot of dice. That's way more dice than I have. Okay. So do I just roll 8 dice? Do I put?
Yeah. So what you want to do is, so I'm trying to figure out where in Demiplane you can roll your dice.
If
But
it's
yeah,
just dice.
yeah. So if you want to roll, roll 8 first, and then roll the 5, because that way you can separate your stress dice versus your active dice.
I think I'm gonna. I can't figure out how to roll dice in Demiplane, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it in Roll20.
Okay.
So it's going to be dice d6s. Okay.
In the lower left-hand corner, there's a little icon on
Okay.
your screen. It looks like a couple of dice. If you click on that, it's like a
Oh.
round icon.
It was hidden by my phone because it was on a stand. Add dice to roll. Okay.
And then there's stress dice and base dice that you can
Mhm.
add, and there's a little
Yeah,
clear.
it's awesome. Mhm.
Yay, custom. So do I hit? All right, base dice.
Mhm.
So I just click as many dice as I
Yep.
need. So
Yep.
if I need, so how many base dice was it? It
8
was
base dice, and then 5
Stress.
stress
And
dice.
then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. No ones on my stress dice.
Bingo.
Just ones on
That's
my
good.
base dice. I got 2 5s. That's the highest I rolled though.
2 5s?
Mm-hmm.
No 6s?
No 6s at all. Well, there is 1 6. Is that what the little cross means? Yeah, I got 1 6.
Okay, 1
Instead.
6. Okay.
Sorry. I was like, holy crap, that's a lot of dice and no 6s. Woo! But
You have 2 options if you would like.
Mhm.
You can push the roll to re-roll all the dice except for your stress dice over again. But your stress goes up by 1.
right. Or
Or you can succeed at a cost.
I would like to succeed at a cost.
I'm implementing exceed at a cost in this game.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm combining. So, with that being said, you look, Tristan is alive. He is breathing. And this creature is keeping him alive. You're not sure. But as the captain tried to pull on it and just grabbed on it, as you grab, you can see that the tail, just as you put her hands on it, nothing happened. And it was only for a split second, but definitely you saw the tentacle, the tail do a little bit tighter as it sensed something was coming for it around Tristan's neck. With those successes, you're pretty sure, and then you notice the blood and then the acid. So if you try to pull it off, it's probably not going to work. Cutting it probably will not work. But freezing its tail might work.
You ever held a match to the back of a tick to get it out?
The only problem with this is that you would have to jury rig something from the cryo unit.
I actually was thinking if we just stick him whole hog in the cryo unit, just freeze him into a cube.
Which you could too, as well. But with that, as that realization hits you, the camera pauses for a second in that scene.
Oh boy.
And
Oh,
rewinds time. As you see Tristan sitting in his seat, calmly. Jeff, how would you like to describe that scene again as you were sitting calmly in your seat, petting Wingman as this thing the camera sees this facehugger jump and you get your hand up as it gets to you.
Yeah, he was petting the cat and he closed his eyes to take a deep breath to try and calm down.
Lowered his stress.
And then apparently there was something flying through the air at him and he didn't even know it.
But you got your hand up
But
as it was coming
at the last second.
and you struggled. As you hit the console, got up, as you were trying to get this thing off unsuccessfully, and it tried to get back on unsuccessfully. And you almost got it off. And you're trying to get it, and then it wrapped around and
And then
pulled
it
you
got
again.
my throat.
And as you were trying to get it off again, it got back. There was this back and forth of
As I recall, when it wrapped its tail around, I got I got it out of here to try and get it off my throat.
Mhm.
And that's where my hands were no longer up here, and that's why it was able to get
Yep.
me.
And then as it your exhaustion and stress, you panicked because you got to 7.
Yeah.
Stress.
Jay and I may have had a very small dice rolling section between sessions.
And kind of figuring how this encounter was going to go, because Tristan could have almost got it off and got rid of it, but at the last it came back, and it's called Final Embrace. The facehugger gets to its victim, Tristan, if the attack hits, because he rolled 3 successes and Tristan only rolled 2. And with the last ditch effort, using all of his remaining strength with fail, poor Tristan, his facehugger and the facehugger gets in and Tristan is immediately incapacitated. Their last sensation are horror, yet strangely loving, as a firm but gentle caress around your head, a smoothing sensation followed by a warm burst of oxygen-rich air fills your lungs, a deep sensation of slow motion falling. It's okay to fall asleep. And then we see Wingman come up to it and hit it on Tristan, like get off of it, and then hits the claws. And as he claws, he meows in pain as his claws cut and his claws got burned, and a little bit of his paw got burned, but not bad. I mean, he's just a little bit, because there's not a lot of blood that came out and got onto him as well. And then realizing there's nothing he could do, Wingman just simply crawled up onto Tristan's legs, and that's where he is. And as the camera pans back to Taya looking at this and holding the captain, what would the two of you like to do now?
Captain, don't. We don't know what that thing
We
is.
can get it.
No. Look at it. Its blood has corroded the floor.
Okay.
You could make it worse. But I think I saw him breathing. So we can bring him to the med bay. It looks parasitic.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and do that then. If do you know if there's anything specific we can do to get this off of him?
Well, Wingman has already. She looks down at his burnt little toe beans. Has provided necessary data. It doesn't look like force is going to get it off. I think our best choice might be to freeze it off. Mother? Are you out there?
Bing! Mother is here. How can I help you?
Mother, I believe that we have a hostile
her
life
fixed.
form on our ship.
Noted. Hostile life form on ship.
Please
Currently,
advise DT, if you would.
affirmative. Scanning for hostile life forms on ship.
And you can see Taya visibly swallow, which is very human for a synth. But she's also a little stressed. Just a little bit. A little
Mhm.
stressed. She was doing her best to hold herself together with some duct tape. So, but
I
uh,
I think the captain, she would kneel down on the ground, give Wingman a couple little scritches underneath the chin, pat him on top of his head, and say, "It's all right, good boy." And she would just gently pick him up so that you could she could grab his feet or whatever, or just pick Wingman up so the two of us can carry Tristan down the med bay.
You
I
would
think.
know that Wingman has his own little box on top of the piloting console, like his
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
spot. So maybe that could be a place that you would naturally want to put him,
Yep.
perhaps.
Yeah, yeah. I
Mhm.
think I just pick him up and just give him some love
Mm-hmm.
and just say, we're gonna take care of him. It's okay."
Meow.
And she would go and place him there and give him a little pat on the top of the head,
the
or
med
a little
kit
scrunches.
for his burn.
Yes.
She drops her bag,
Mhm.
and I would also like to know if Taya is strong enough to
Mm.
pick him up by herself to
What
pick
is Taya's
name's
strength?
Tristan. Taya's strength. Let me look and see. I don't know. She's a machine. So that's why I was asking. It's only a 3, so it's not super.
I would say
that's-
with a 3, you could carry him.
Okay, cool. So she very carefully studies this life form. Does it look like it's not? Does it look like it's not gonna get up anytime soon? Like
Nope.
I've made my
Nope.
place here.
It's
My
made
nest.
as, yep, exactly. It's
Okay,
made as
great.
place.
Cool. So Taya very carefully picks Tristan up in a princess carry.
Mm-hmm.
And is when Elizabeth turns around from treating and petting Wingman, Taya's ready to go
Yeah.
with Tristan.
And
Perfect.
Jeff, help me out. Would Wingman follow? He being the wingman.
Yeah, he probably would. He probably would.
And I think too, knowing that Taya is taking Tristan, I would bring Wingman.
Okay.
I think I would take him because then we're going to the med bay, and
Yep.
if I
Okay.
can't, there might be some more stuff to help with his little toe
Perfect.
beans.
Perfect. Because yeah, he's trying to, as he gets up,
Mm-hmm.
he's kind of hobbling on 3 because he's not putting
Mm-hmm.
any pressure on it. But hey, you pick him up and you make your way down to the med lab. And yeah, it takes a few minutes to get down there, and you get him on the table, and you can put him in and scan for him if you want.
Yeah, I think Taya's gonna follow procedure and do that.
Okay.
While and I believe we took the pack with us, assuming
Mhm.
I assume
Mhm.
Elizabeth
Oh,
took
yeah.
it since she was
Yeah.
occupied.
And you have like a bed that you lay him in, and it goes
Mhm.
into the wall, and it's like
Mhm.
it do a full body scan of what's
Right.
going on.
Yes.
But as you are bringing him and you get there, the cameras goes back to DT. As DT, you're kind of doing this, and you hear
Mm-hmm.
bing. DT Loadmaster, a message for you from the captain and Taya. There is a hostile life form on board. And you actually, when you say it stops where it says, you actually, it's because Taya said it, or did the captain say it? I can't remember.
No,
It
Taya
was
said-
Taya.
Okay.
Taya.
In Taya's voice, it says, there is a hostile life form on board. Bing.
Does DT hear the announcement?
No, yes, because Mother is actually sending it to you. So
Right, but I'm making a lot of noise.
That's true. You're welding. Oh
Mhm.
Okay.
boy.
So if you don't respond, you hear bing, bing, and it
It's
gets
progressively louder, like a cell phone alarm.
progressively gets louder, and you hear bing, DT, and then it gets to
What?
David, ding, Mother here, and the voice changes into like this father voice, Mother here.
Oh jeez.
Oh, we gotta fix that.
You were not answering the comms.
Well, I'm busy, Mother.
Well, message for you from the captain and Taya.
What is it?
Hostile life form on board.
Hostile. Is
Currently, Tristan is incapacitated.
Oh, shit. He just starts breathing heavily and sets down the torch, thinking about seeing Everly's body and imagining Tristan in a similar state. Yeah, he's having a hard moment here.
After you take several minutes processing, what is the next? What would DT like to do next? Continue or something else?
Knowing that if he doesn't fix this, we're all gonna die, DT is going to continue the repairs.
Okay. Any communication or anything else while you're repairing or pausing?
DT will not think to respond to the message.
Okay. Okay.
We're fine. It's fine.
I mean,
Doing great.
I do think maybe his stress level has gone up though.
Yeah, I would say
Oh,
yes. I would say yes. It's gone up by 1. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, and he's out of booze, so
Yeah. So, so then the cat, as you get back to work and working on this process and stuff like that, you're getting close to get into your process. We pan back over to med lab as you get him in, and scans start going, and yeah, the you're getting a biological agent, a biological creature, and it has some sort of a- apparatus that the creature has down his throat, and that's providing him oxygen, and he's fully awake. He's sleeping, but he's fully unharmed, so to speak. And yeah, he seems to be sleeping. And it takes a minute, or like I said, I'd say 5 minutes as the scan kind of goes off and as this process. And because of your roles earlier, and because you took succeed with a at a cost, you're realizing that yeah, this thing will not come off by itself. So you have the options are potentially putting him in cryo, trying to remove it through other means of cutting, or potentially trying to wake him up somehow. But then you getting this creature off would be he would wake up.
Captain, I don't think this is going to come off by conventional means. I think we may have to administer extreme temperatures. Heat or ice might be best. Given that its blood can corrode metals, probably ice.
Mm. All right. What do you suggest? Should we perhaps put him in the cryo, into one of the cryo, and put him into cryo sleep? There we go. That's what I was looking for. Phrase it that
Yes,
way.
I think that that's a good idea. There's, I wish we could do something more targeted, but that might take more time than Tristan actually has
Mm-hmm.
with this thing on his face, anyway.
I understand. All right. I trust you. If you think this is best, then let's do it.
Well, help me strip him down, and we'll get him into a suit.
Mm-hmm.
And she, like, goes to get, like, I guess, like a cryo suit of some kind.
Because
To put.
with the cryos, you're just in your underwear.
Oh, that's right. You can just
Yeah,
strip him down to his
just
underpants.
underwear.
Cool.
And medbay is actually just down the hall, or the cryo places is just down the hall from medbay.
So
Literally, it's just you take a left down, you go down, and yeah, you can go there, and you find find his pod, and
Tristan is prepared for cryo by the
and,
ladies
and you've
and taken to the cryo chamber.
and
So
Yeah, as you're getting the cryo, yeah, you can get him in there and get him. It's kind of it's strangely, it's a sit down and then it moves up. So it's a very different model.
Right.
And you lay him in and yeah, it just starts to, you just see him just kind of, and he's just there with the thing on his face. And yeah,
Does anything happen once like the freezing process is complete?
as it's starting to go a little bit, there's a little bit of a, there's a little bit of movement and
From me or from the
from
facehugger?
the face hugger. I gotta let me see about something. It does not come off that you're aware. Yeah, it's struggling a little bit. It, I'm gonna say you sense that it's uncomfortable.
So we made it mad. I love that for us.
So what do
I-
you do
Okay.
that now that Tristan's in cryo?
I think so. Chemistry is one of the things that Taya studied,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to know if there is a temperature control on this cryo unit. Can we make it colder?
Yes, I will say you can modify it to make it colder.
Taya looks at Elizabeth and says, I'm going to try to take a risk here. I am going to slowly make it colder until, and hopefully, if my hypothesis is right, it will remove the creature. I don't think this is something we can do for a long period based on Tristan's biology, but it might be the only hope we have to save him.
Okay. If it's if it makes it possible to perhaps save him, then
Okay.
we have to take that chance. I said it before. I trust you, Taya. I trust you.
Taya looks at you and gives a little nod
Mhm.
and goes to work, turning the temperature down. She's going to start slow.
I like this. I
So-
like this a lot. So with that being said, what would you like to roll? It's for sure going to be wits. You're gonna have wits.
Right.
But
Which is my
you
best
have
stat, thank God.
but you have Comtech, heavy machinery, or medical aid. I would even survival might is as a push, but those would be the three that I would be open to for you.
So it was Comtech, survival, or medical aid?
Comtech, heavy machinery, or
Oh,
medical
heavy
aid.
machinery. Yeah, I have a big old 0 in that, so we're not doing that one. So
Yeah.
that's DT's. DT's the one that's certified to use a forklift, not me.
I
okay?
mean, DT's not too far away, too.
But DT's at work. We need
Okay.
DT to
Mhm.
finish that work.
Yep.
I think that I would like to argue to also, can I apply my analysis talent?
Yes, I will say yes.
All right, because that lets me roll for observation.
Okay,
And
sure.
this is a strange and alien creature that I've
Yes.
encountered. So
Yes,
and
most
observation
definitely.
gives me 2 instead of 1. So
Okay. So wits plus observation plus your stress. Yes. Correct?
8, 9. Yes. So it's 9 dice out of the gate, and then I have a 5 stress. So I'm going to be rolling 5 stress dice.
Okay. So let's see what that 9 is. You want sixes on those 9. Sixes all the way around. So no matter what dice you roll, you want your sixes.
Here we go. So I have a 1 on a stress die, which is
Okay.
sucky, but 2 of those stress die came up 6s.
Perfect. And any successes on the 9 dice that you rolled?
Nope. Those are the highest I got are 5s.
Okay. Your stress goes up by 1.
Mm-hmm.
So what level are you at right now?
6.
Okay. Establish your resolve is 4. So I need you to roll 2d6 plus 2.
1, 2 base dice.
Just 2d6 and add the number together. So we want 2 to 12. So you add 2.
Okay, so 2d6 and then add 2 to that number.
Yep. So it's going to be whatever 2 dice you roll, add those numbers up and then add 2 more to that.
Okay. Double sixes.
Oh my god. This is hilarious.
Now I get a 6.
Yes.
Fuck you, dice.
Yes.
Plus 2, which is a 14.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill this man. I'm gonna kill this man.
You might have. Your stress level goes up by 1 because you messed
Okay.
up. You messed up.
Oh my.
Your skill
God.
roll has opposite effect, the intended effect. What I'm going to
I've
say,
killed this man, and I am very sorry in advance.
Kristen, what is your health?
Dos.
So
Which means I'm at full health.
you are at full health. So this is what's going to happen. As you
Christ.
start lowering this down, it starts to freeze and it more freeze. This thing starts to shift and basically
Getting
start
mad.
moving. It's getting mad. And Tristan's kind of sitting here doing this. As you drop it, suddenly it just drops. It comes out and drops to the ground. And it's like this. But Tristan begins to shake as if he's having a seizure type situation because he's been frozen and his vital signs drop to 0. And you hear this beep, his heart.
Shit.
You could get him out and apply for CPR to him to bring him back.
Elizabeth, help me, please.
Yeah, I think she'd run and just like
Immediately
hit the
pops
lever.
that sucker open. Like,
So as you
Yeah.
pop it open, you get Tristan out. What is Beth wits plus medical? Out of curiosity.
You know, a solid 3.
Okay. So are you working together to try to revive him?
I will help, but
Okay.
because I am so panicked, I do not want
Both-
to risk doing that skill roll myself.
So this is what we're going to do. This is because
You're just enjoying this, okay? I get it.
I mean the captain's at 6, right? And
I'm at 7. I'm at
captain's
7.
at
right now.
7. Taya's at 6.
Let's
Or
do
you're
it.
at 7.
Taya's at 7.
Okay, so you're
Let's do
both
it.
at 7. Hey, at least Tristan's is down to 0.
Really?
Your stress level is 0.
Yeah, you're good. You're having the best
Sweet.
sleep of your life,
Yeah.
dude.
Your stress level is now 0.
I thought I was at 7.
All right.
Okay,
So
Hot diggity.
are we
all right.
So
rolling?
wits plus.
So I'm gonna speak actually because Wits Plus Taya's has a better roll chance for that.
Mhm.
But what I'm gonna
Okay.
say is add 2 to your roll. Add 2 more dice to your regular roll. So you have 7 in wits, 1 in medicine, correct?
Mhm.
And then yes.
I was just gonna ask, could I use one of my? I want to like place my hand on. I want to place my hand on Taya's shoulder,
Mhm.
and I want to use my ability, Calming Presence. I want to focus in,
Ooh.
and for a moment, Elizabeth has a second of resolve. She steels herself. She places her hand on Taya's shoulder, and she says, "You've got this. You are completely capable. We can fix this." And she's gonna use and just kind of say like she's gonna be your hype woman in this
Okay.
moment, and
Okay.
so that I think that reduces her stress level by 1 on that.
Yeah.
And you
Because
cast
you're
guidance.
the captain, I
Mhm.
will say that reduces it by 2.
Okay.
Nice.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
That brings me down to a 5.
Down to a 5.
Ugh.
So you're gonna roll. So 8. You're gonna roll. So with that, I'm only gonna give you a +1 to your roll because of the assistance that the captain's helping you. So you're gonna have 9 straight dice, and 5 stress dice.
I think that, if I may make
Yes.
this pitch to you, to try to calm myself further. When Elizabeth does that, I think that Taya looks at Tristan and then from like Beth to Tristan and begins to remember the things that calm her down.
Okay.
Which is like coexisting in a group with this crew.
Okay.
And like how comforting their presence is to her, the comfort of being surrounded by these particular people. And she also thinks about DT in the engine room by himself. And like is like if you and like what she said, and she's like, right, keep my wits about me.
Okay. Your stress goes to 4.
Yay.
And I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the moment, you're taking a little bit more moment to press. The number of successes are going to be a little bit slightly higher because you're not immediately going into this, but it's not extreme. So
Okay.
like I said, you're gonna need you're gonna need more than 1 success for this.
Okay, dice.
So,
Let's do this. So it's 7, 2, 3.
so you're gonna have a total of 9 straight dice and 4 stress dice.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
I believe in you, Taya.
We play Golden, and she starts. Sorry,
Mhm.
from K-pop Demon Hunter.
Yes,
We're
yes.
going up. Anyway.
Boom, boom,
All right.
boom.
Here we go. We're gonna roll it and hope we get a bunch of 6s. No 1s on the stress dice.
Good.
But I only rolled 1 6, and I think because this is so important, I want to push this roll.
Go for it. Go for it.
So I'm
Stress
gonna up
level
my
is
stress
gonna.
level by 1,
Yep.
and I'm gonna push it.
Okay.
Still no 1s, but the same.
Oh my God.
Just 1 6.
Jesus.
Doing what I can. But the dice are
The
determined
dice
to
are
kill
telling a
Tristan.
story.
The dice are
They're
determined to
telling a
kill
story.
Tristan is what it is.
Captain,
Mm-hmm.
it's not working. She's getting to it, doing mouth to mouth, doing the CPR, and it does the frozenness of Tristan's body seems to be not responding well. Is there something that you want to do to try to motivate Tristan to come back?
Is there any type of like I think she maybe in this moment, and it's not meant to be like I think she would kneel down next to Taya, and I think maybe knowing that like you're trying to give him mouth to mouth and like trying to get him like warming him up. I think Elizabeth being in the room, I think she would go and like if there's any like heavy blankets, I think she would grab them and kind of just like trying.
Okay.
And I think she would gently move Taya away, place the blankets on Tristan, and I think knowing that like people used to cuddle together to stay warm and try and warm people up, and I think Elizabeth would just throw the blanket and kind of almost like swaddle Tristan in and like hold on to him. This is so messed up. I know this is a bad idea, but she's going to do that. And I think she's just going to grab him by the face and she says, "Don't die on us. Tristan, we need you. We need you right now. Stay with us. Stay with us, Tristan." And I think, and she's just going to just try and like, and I think just try and still like giving him, but like trying to just use her warmth, just everything in this moment. Just try, just sheer the human spirit to try and just push it into him.
Do you think you could apply your calming presence to this?
I mean, if you'd let me try and do it,
So I would say empathy plus command or manipulation What would
Ooh.
you
Oh,
like
okay.
to roll?
I think I want to do empathy plus command. I
Okay.
want to command you to wake up.
All right.
Be like, I know we don't always get along, but I really need you right now, Tristan.
Roll it.
I
And
care.
then, so
Shared
that,
all the successes that I could not.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
that was great.
I have 8. So I have 5 in empathy,
yeah,
3 in command,
yep,
and then I have currently 7 stress dice. So I
yes,
have 15 dice right now
yep.
to
Oh
roll.
God.
Let's
Oh
let's
God.
see this happen.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh
Can
God.
I
Oh
can
God.
I pitch one more thing to you to
Give it.
maybe get my stress down by 1? I think we see Elizabeth. She's thinking about Tristan. She's thinking about this found family she has. And there's a moment where she thinks about her own family, her sister Eva, is on a colony. She
Mhm.
worries. She's like, if there's things here like this, is there things there she's dealing with? And I think there's this like moment of like thinking of her sister. And we see kind of off to the side near her cryo bay is a picture of when her Elizabeth and her little sister were younger, and she has her hand around her, and it's just like just kind of heads on each other. And I think she just sees that and knows that Tristan's family. Like
Yep.
he's our pilot. He's and I think she just kind of focuses in. She's like, I got to do this. I got to keep. I already lost Everly. I don't want to lose Tristan. And I think,
So because you're the captain
mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm,
because of this command, your stress level is going to go down by 1 because you now have the resolve of like you are commanding him to wake. So you're
mm-hmm.
reducing your stress is going to lower by 1 to help
Okay.
you get, because you're in that position of authority and you're using
Mm-hmm.
that position of authority as the captain of the ship and being responsible for everyone to command him to come back. So yes,
Okay.
so that's kind of the way. And then thinking about the family is helping you make you, so yeah, lower your stress down to 6 and
Okay.
make that roll. Let's see.
All right.
Let's 6s. Come on.
14 dice, y'all. This is a big pile in my hand. It's a lot. um, I rolled. Sorry, just counting all of them.
Oh my God.
I rolled 4 6s,
Huh. Okay.
but I also rolled 2 1s on my stress.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay. We're gonna do the stress right now, and then you succeeded at
Okay.
bringing Tristan back.
Thank
Oh.
God.
And Tristan, we're going first with that. Tristan, what is, you saw the bright light, but now you hear the captain's voice of coming back. What's Tristan's first response as consciousness comes back to him?
He sits bolt upright and gasps, inhaling breath, and he sits up and he goes, "Okay, of course, the heading, Captain." And then he kind of slumps, and he looks real dazed.
And that's when Taya and the the captain, noticed that Wingman had his paw on Tristan's shoulder when you were commanding him to come back.
Oh, Wingman. Oh, sweet baby boy.
Now,
Yeah.
you're back up to 7.
Yep.
So
That's fine.
what is your resolve? Wits plus empathy divided by 2.
Yeah. So that'll bring me to, because it's 8 and then divided by 2, so
So it's 4.
4.
Okay. So you're gonna roll a 2d6 plus 3.
Yeah. Please. All right, I'm rolling.
Go for it.
That's 9
Whoa.
A to-
total. 9. Yeah. So I had a 4 and a 2 plus 3, so 9.
Okay. A 4 and a 2. A 4 and a 2?
4. Yeah. So 6 plus the 3,
Wait, plus 3, yeah, equals 9.
so 9.
Okay. Your stress level goes back up by this worked. But you realize something, that Tristan is, his hand is frostbit. because you messed up.
Mhm.
Because you realize that there was so his hand are frostbit, so he doesn't
Okay.
have as much motor control as this, because you were shaking his shoulders and you were doing the blankets, but as you get the blankets, his hand wasn't as warmed, and
Mhm.
because of the cold, because both Taya and you kind of messed up on your stress level trying to get him. Yeah, his hands are frostbite fit. So piloting is going to be a little bit difficult.
Okay.
But yeah, he's awake. He is alive.
What happened?
The relief is very clear on Taya's face.
Uh,
Oh, you're you're alive, that's what.
how did I get to the med bay?
You had that on your face, and Taya motions towards the now currently frozen killer shrimp / face
Nope.
hugger. So, or where it would
Gone.
be, where she thought it
Actually,
fell.
as you look over, it's
Fucking
gone.
gone. I
Oh,
knew it.
great.
I fucking
We
knew
love
it.
that for
I should have
us.
thrown it inside the damn thing and froze it in there.
Where,
Little
what?
Should
mess
have
up.
just kept it
A
inside
little
the
messed
goddamn
up.
cryo chamber. Dang.
That's again messed up. That's some of the after effect of messing up. You got him
Okay,
off,
okay.
but you got the thing off of him. But yeah, it woke up too, and it scooted it out of the room.
Where what is?
Uh,
There's a hostile life form on this ship, Tristan. And when we found it, it was on your face.
Oh, I remember the struggle. But it was so pleasant. It just wanted me to be warm and relaxed. That can't be right. Did we land?
Not yet.
n-
Are we still crashing?
Yes.
Oh, I gotta give. And he struggles to sit up and get like to his
Don't,
feet. Ah,
don't,
ah.
don't.
Mm.
You are not in the best shape. We had to resort to some extreme measures to bring you back, and they were not as successful as we would have liked them to be.
But I'm here. So, yay! Thanks.
you
I
are.
owe you guys so many drinks. But maybe we should land the ship first.
Yeah.
Okay, is Everly? Oh no, Everly. Okay, well, I should go back to the bridge, right?
We.
Maybe. She looks to Elizabeth with a is that a good idea? Kind of an expression.
I almost like. There's part of me. Oh gosh.
Mother can navigate the ship.
I think. I think that hearing you say that, I think you're. Yes, you're right. You're right. Maybe we have Mother take control for now. Let's get Tristan up at least on. Maybe back to the med bay. Try and check your vitals again. Now that we have the creature off, find out what's happening there. We need to check in with DT, see how that's working. And if that organism is still on the ship, we either need to neutralize or quarantine it in some way. And we don't know exactly what it did. We don't know what if it did anything specific to.
To you, Tristan.
Right. I mean, I feel okay. I mean, I'm
Well,
cold, but
that's what the med bay is for. It'll tell us if there's anything really wrong with you, and we should probably wrap up your hands.
Mhm,
yeah,
They're
they don't feel good.
that makes sense. Let's take him to the med bay,
right.
Taya.
Can you stand?
And he struggles and he kind of pushes
Yeah.
himself up and
Yeah,
he,
Taya like kind of puts a shoulder underneath an armpit so we can like use
Mhm.
her as a crutch.
And you hear
Um,
meow.
oh, hey, buddy.
Meow.
How's it going,
Meow.
dude? Yeah? And then what happened? You maniac, you. I knew you had it in you.
And he brushes up against the side of your leg, like happy that you're there and kind of, The camera
Burned himself for you.
pan as you make your way back to the med bay, bandaging him up. I will say all this is going to take, and your mother will come on and say, "Bing, 90 minutes before atmospheric entrance." And that's when the camera pans back to DT several minutes before that announcement. DT, you're working. You're getting those things going. I need one more roll, please, of the this process.
Still strength plus heavy machinery.
Yes, please.
Okay, so that's 8 dice.
Please, God.
I hope this works.
And then the 2 stress dice.
Mhm.
So no ones on the stress dice,
Yay.
Excellent.
but only 1 6 on the others.
Would you like to push your roll? Because that one,
I would love to push my roll.
so your stress goes up
Okay.
to 3,
Mhm.
and you re-roll. You keep this one success, and you re-roll all your other non-successes.
Okay. Okay, we're getting there. So that's 2 more successes, and I would like to use my Roughneck ability, True Grit.
Ooh.
Hey.
And what does that do?
It lets me push a strength test twice instead of just once.
Nice.
And
Ah.
it does give me another level of stress.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm up to a 4.
Yep. They
Should I
still-
roll extra stress dice for?
If you're at, we're gonna say for this, you're gonna add you're gonna have four dice. Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's see. So that is 1 on the stress dice.
Okay.
But let's re-roll these. Okay, that's total of 4 successes and 1 on the stress dice.
Okay.
That's
What is your resolve?
Resolve is empathy plus wits divided by 2, right?
Yes.
2.5.
So it's gonna be. So you have 5. So it's gonna go up to 3. So you have 3 resolve.
Okay.
And your stress level is currently at 4. So you're gonna do a
Yes.
2d6, add them together plus 1 more point. 1 more. So
Okay, so 2d6 plus 1.
yes, 2d6 plus 1.
It is a total of 12.
Oh my god.
You rolled a 5 and a 6 on your stress level, and then added 1, right?
Yeah.
Doing great.
Yeah.
Doing great.
It's
This is
a
the-
6 and a 5, so it's
This
not
is
a double
the
6 at least.
Third time. You Tristan's the only one who has not done this yet at a stress test. And I'm like, the
This is
dice are
crazy.
like telling a story.
To be
The
fair, I
dice are
haven't done
trying
one
to
this
kill
roll.
us. Clearly, the face hugger hugged the dice too.
Oh
Gee.
my god.
So your stress level goes up by 1.
Okay.
Ugh.
So as you are trying to get that last piece in, you yank it, and you hear the click, and you're pretty sure you ripped the cable a little bit as you've got it in there. So there's a little bit of exposure on it.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of rip. It's connected, but there's a rip in this particular cable, and you're hoping that it will hold and that it won't burn out. So there is a possibility, while the navigation system will be, that it could burn out. But I need you to roll. Actually, we're gonna follow up because of the stress level.
Okay.
Because as you finish this, one of the reasons why you suddenly felt stressed is that you just feel uncomfortable for a second, and you hear a strange sound.
Oh no, we don't.
What kind of strange sound do I hear?
You hear this as the camera pans to the side of DT as he's fixing this. And there is a large, black, glossy, metallic looking, elongated head and humanoid body with tubes in its back and a very, very long tail come up, and its mouth just goes to expose very, very close to you. Basically, what you're going to need to roll a panic roll.
Okay.
And so at your current stress level is 4.
5.
So 5. Okay. So it's resolve. It's 2d6 plus stress level minus resolve. So your resolve is, we've established, is 3.
Yep.
So you're going to do a 2d6 plus 2 because
Okay.
you've never seen this type of creature before. This xenomorph that seems to be standing, this large metallic looking creature, its mouth open slightly. And I will tell you this much. It's playing with you.
Oh.
It's not attacking you, but it's intimidating you.
Do I get intimidated? Because I am kind of drunk.
Oh, you will be when you roll this panic roll, yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Because
Let's go.
This presence, this is an overwhelming presence of this creature. It literally, you've never felt this uneasiness, this stillness of just this creature you've never seen before is just looking at you, and fear has just gripped you. And what did you roll?
Well, I rolled. So this is 2d6 plus 2, you said?
It's going to be 2d6. Your 3. Yes, 2d6 plus 2.
It's a total of 10.
We're doing great, you guys. Fan-freaking-tastic.
You freeze. You're frozen by fear, losing your next turn,
What the
and
hell are
unable
you?
able to perform any interrupting actions before then. And as you are frozen, as you are looking at this thing, it just goes, and you're just staring it down, and the fear of a death is about to involve you. What would you like? And then you feel as its arm comes and trips you, and you fall on your back as it just trips you. Increase your
Okay.
stress by 1.
Yay!
And it just looks at you like it's about to pounce on you. What would you like to do?
If I am able to, I would like to try to grab the pistol that the captain left with me.
I will say you can, but that kind of gets into an initiative
Okay.
process. And I'm looking at one more thing. This thing,
Mother help us.
parade, stands over the parade. It's taunting you to run, by the way. It's taunting you to run as it wants to play a game of chase and hunt. But you don't want to do that. So we're going to go to roll 20, and I'm going to deal you a card.
Okay.
Dang.
You have an initiative 8.
Okay, I'm at an 8.
It has an initiative 2,
Is that good?
and it has an initiative of 4.
Oh, it gets 2 initiatives.
Oh
That's
my
fantastic. I love that for me.
God.
That's the laugh of, oh, I'm internally crying right now.
I'm in danger.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
fine.
in danger.
So allow me to roll on its special chart that it has on what actions it does.
Because of course it has its own special chart of crap it can kill you with.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
initiative go from low to high?
Yes, it goes low to high.
Oh, dang. I thought
Oh,
I did really good.
I thought
No,
so too.
Womp,
No, it goes
womp.
low to high.
I'm
1
fumbling
through
for the
10.
gun. I pull out a screwdriver.
The
DT.
hypnotizing gauge, the xenomorph eyeless, as it seems, stares deeply into your soul. The victim is mesmerized by the dread beauty of such a beast. It stands in awe of what nature or God or devil has created this. Your +1 stress, and you need to make another panic roll, please.
Okie doke.
So
Here
this
we
is going to
go.
be 2d6 plus 3.
Okay.
We believe in you, DT.
Guess what? It's another 10 in total.
You're frozen. You're just frozen. And as it's looking at you and just, it wants to figure out what, it's just trying to intimidate you, and you're not doing anything to run. It wants you to run because it wants to chase you, and you're not. And then it just intimidates you and looking at you.
Maybe it's like a T-Rex. If you hold still long enough, it won't see you.
Don't move.
Okay.
Oh God.
Grawl, you're sweating. Like,
The stress is real. It's real,
Right?
y'all.
I thought we were just adding stress on our sheets, not ourselves.
It tries to grab you. Now you can defend yourself. So you can
Can I
roll.
though? Because I'm frozen.
Oh, you are frozen, aren't you?
Yeah,
Like,
it loses a
twice over.
turn.
Twice over, you are frozen. It reaches a deadly grab as it comes out, lunges at you, grabs you. I hit you with only 2 successes out of the 8 dice. And it
Okay.
immediately starts dragging you away.
Whoa,
You
no,
drop
no.
a weapon. You drop your weapon, and you need to make another panic roll just at the current level. So roll me another panic roll.
Okay.
2d6 plus 3.
It's different. It's a 9.
Hey!
You lose an
Single
item.
digits.
You lose a weapon or an
My flask.
And your
Ting, ting, ting.
Oh,
and your
better,
stress goes up.
better item to lose.
Okay, yeah.
DT's hat.
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
PT's hat falls off. It is your turn. What would you like to do as you are grabbed and it's dragging you?
I want to try to grab the. Well, no, I would drop the gun.
You drop the gun, and then you're down the hallway. You're down the corridor. He's dragging you down the thing. Close combat attack. If you
Yeah, I will attempt to punch it.
That's what you got.
all right, give me your strength plus close combat roll. It is not going
Okay.
to defend this because it doesn't defend, but it has a
All right.
little bit of armor.
So that's 7 dice and 7 stress dice. So
Solid.
All successes. All successes.
What'd you do today? I punched a xenomorph.
Just another day.
So
Yeah.
that's 3 5s there, but it's only 1 6. So, but I could push. But let's see what the stress dice say. Yeah.
Yeah, you got your stress dice. You get a
You
whole
take
bunch
it
of
back.
6s on there, and they count.
All sixes. All sixes.
Okay. All right. And no ones.
Whew. Oh, thank God for that.
Okay, so that's another 6.
Hey!
But there is a
Cute.
1.
Womp womp.
So we are going to push because otherwise I'm probably going to die. So I'm going to re-roll the 6 dice.
Okay.
No additional successes. So 2 successes, 1 on the stress dice.
So I need a 2d6 plus 4 for a stress test, not a panic roll, but a stress roll.
Total of 12. I'm rolling great, y'all, if this was any other game.
Right?
Literally not this game.
It says that you would hit a friendly, but there's no friendlies in the area. But your stress level does go up by 1 more because you are like trying. And as you hit this thing, you had 2 successes, but you hit this thing, it's solid because it has an armor of 2. So you didn't get past its thing. And it is just, and it's dragging you in this as you're just trying to. I will say that as you're being dragged through, there is something you could potentially grab that's a little bit more solid as a weapon if you get the initiative roll. But we're going to. Oops, oh, that's not what I wanted to roll. I want to reshuffle.
So recall the cards on the table, and then
Let's do that. Oh, recall.
Shuffly.
Okay. Oh, cards. We're gonna
Dang.
shuffle up,
Wake up. I
and
don't
then.
like this.
All right,
Chris,
here we
wake
go.
I'm at a 9 stress, y'all.
You're a 9.
You get a 5.
Okay,
Bad
middle of the
idea.
road.
I got a 4.
Damn
Oh,
it.
4.
then-
Ugh.
It's just dragging you. It's dragging you through the thing.
Do I have an idea where it's dragging me?
Possibly. Well, actually, I should have
Oh
put you
no,
in
I'm
the cargo.
going back to the cargo bay, aren't I?
You're going. Yeah, you're going back down this way to the cargo bay.
Oh, butts.
And you might be going into another. Actually, you're going to be dragged this way, and you're going to be maybe into somewhere in here. But I
Oh,
do
okay.
need to do something real quick.
Son of a gun.
Yeah. Okay. It's dragging you back somewhere. So that's
Okay.
its first action is to just continue to drag you. Go for it. What would you like to do?
You said I might be able to grab a better like a weapon, like
Yeah, there's a
maybe.
piece of like a wrench or there's a beam of some sort that might
All
be
right,
there.
so that wrench that I left in that spot months ago and have been stressing about trying to find where that wrench went and
Yeah.
thinking that Tristan stole the wrench and is hiding it from me for all this time. I grab that wrench as I'm passing it by, and I'm going to try to hit it again.
Hey.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Let's see it.
Okay, so it's 7 dice for the test, and then 9 stress dice.
Come on, JT or DT.
All 6s.
So that's 0 6s on the first 7 dice. Let's do the stress dice.
All 6s on the
Let's go.
stress.
You know what? Maybe.
You never know. You never know.
Fingers crossed.
Second set. 1 6. 2 1s.
Oh. We're batting 1,000 today, you guys.
I'm gonna say, based off of this process, you have 9. That goes to 10.
Yay.
So you're gonna roll a 2d6 plus 7 now, and we're gonna roll on the panic table. Because you are
Okay.
to a panic level.
As a free action, I would like to scream.
Yeah, by all means.
You're in space. You can only get your scream.
I mean, Mother will hear it, I'm
Couple
sure.
6s.
No.
What did you roll?
No. Now you rolled the 6s?
No, it's an 11 on the dice. So it's a
Okay.
total of 7. See, plus 7, so total of 18.
God.
What? So what? I'm fine then. It lets me go. It's like, God, this guy is like he's too stressed. I don't need this in my life.
Meat's too tough. Meat's too tough. Not appetizing at all. Nope. Need relaxed like Wagyu.
Oh God.
We're doing everything we can to keep you alive, DT.
I appreciate it. It's also okay if I die.
I'm I really want to say thank you everyone for joining us and join us next time for the result of what happens
Wait,
in next episode.
Am I the cliffhanger?
You are the cliffhanger.
There it is.
Yay!
Unfucking
There
believable.
it is.
Ah.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And
Hey,
the
thanks.
dice do not like these players tonight.
Wow.
No,
No.
they did
This
not like
is
us.
telling a story.
Oof.
Wow.
This is the worst.
That's Alien.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. We are in, this is pre-recorded. So by the time we throw this out, it will be probably late 2025 or early 2026. With that though, I do want to give shout outs, everyone to have some shout outs. So please tell us who you are, where can we find you? Knowing that because this is going to be aired at a later time, certain shout outs that you want to be able to do, just be aware that they may have already happened by the time we air this. But with that, we're going to start off with the survivor of the game, Tristan or Jeff. How are you doing? Sorry for such so low of screen time, but you did awesome to recover and survive.
Tristan rolled 0 dice tonight, and currently with a stress of 0. He's doing great.
Yeah.
I have been Jeff. This has been wonderful. Thank you so much. You can find me right here on the Emporium for the Wayward Gamer on the first and third Wednesday nights of the month, playing in Legends of the Natural Ones. Ryan is guest starring in that with us currently. It's pretty fun. Join us anytime. Also, Jay, can I do our affiliates?
Sure.
Talon and Claw and Smuggler's Coffee. Check out Talon and Claw for all your wood-based gaming needs, and Smuggler's Coffee for caffeination.
Excellent. Thank you, Jeff. Kylie, how are you doing?
I'm pretty stressed, both character and myself. Just perfect, exactly where I want to be when playing an Alien game. I really want to be immersed in the process. But you can find me all over the interwebs at Critical Rose. My channel, Dicescape. You can find us kind of the same thing all across the web. Check us out, The Last Arcanist. It's our long-form Daggerheart actual play series that we're currently in the middle of. Probably about 10 or 11 episodes are out now by the time you're seeing this. And we got some other cool stuff in the works that I'm going to keep a little vague, but definitely keep a lookout on our channel. We're always putting out new stuff and have a lot of great projects in the works. So that's me. That's where you can find me all over the webs. Thank you again for having me here too. So
awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much. Pixie Belle, welcome. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Hey, everybody. My name is Vixie Belle, and I'm your friendly neighborhood player here at the Emporium for the Wayward Gamer. Thank you for having me. This game of Alien has been delightful. I feel weird being the person that is both riffing on how stupid we are and also being that stupid at the same time. It's too bad we don't have a Ripley. Anyway. Oh. So, you can find me over at the Pocket Dragon Pub, where I run, play, and produce a lot of our games, and on various and other channels where I sometimes guest star. Most notably, I believe I would have, since this is airing in late 2025, I will have just finished my run of our Pirates of Dark Water game. We are doing that. So if you didn't know this, Hanna-Barbera did release a TTRPG of Pirates of Dark Water, but presumably it was made because somebody really liked TTRPGs, and Hanna-Barbera was like, cool, what if we made it but it didn't have a system, just pre-gens? So we took it and applied the cipher system to it. So currently me and my players played it using the cipher system. And we are continuing the story since the freaking show left us on a flippin' cliffhanger. Yeah, the game ended it, but I feel like we deserve an animated ending too. Anyway, so that's what we just finished. And yeah, over at the keep up with the Pocket Dragon Pub on socials. We would be getting ready to release our 2026 set of games. at this point in time. And you can find out all about that by finding us online at Pocket Dragon Pub or at the Pocket Dragon Pub if we don't pop up the first time. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Yes, check it out in the chats. The links should be there as well. Thank you very much. Ryan, how are you, sir? And
No, I'm great. This is so much fun. I feel absolutely privileged to be at this table with these wonderful players and this wonderful storyteller. So thank you very much for having me. You can't find me anywhere on the interweb because I have no idea what I'll be doing in late 25, early 26, but I'll be around. You'll see me. And yeah, looking forward to next time.
awesome. Thank you so much. The dice were not kind to you
So
tonight.
nasty
Yes,
tonight.
absolutely.
No,
they're not.
the only sixes were on stress. I mean, you maxed out. 3 players maxed out their stress rolls consistently, which is like at low levels too. Which not being. I mean, 15 dice and like a success. That's the probability is just mind blowing. But it
Our dice understood the assignment. They were like, "Oh, this is a horror game. Fantastic."
Enjoy your suffering.
The dice tell a story, and these dice wanted to tell a horror story. Thank you for being so wonderful and such wonderful and talented players, and allowing me to be a wonderful and evil GM. So, with that said, join us next time as we find the fate of DT and other aspects of this game. So take care. Thank you. Be kind. Oh, by the way, I'm Jay at NeoFed3 on the socials, and you can find me here and different cons and a whole bunch of other stuff. So check out the Important for the Wayward Gamer. We've got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. So take care. So be kind and don't be a jerk. And have a good time.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.